is up, Rocket Nation? Hopefully you guys are having the best damn Monday ever in the history of Mondays that have ever Mondayed. Today we're back at it again with some more Diablo 4. We are now into the actual end game of Diablo 4. We got a real understanding of where we stand with our build and how to build it and what we're going for with our build now. So now we know the right pieces to look after. And today I'm probably going to fuck it all up. But today we're going to be going after the loot. I want to do the activities. I want to get the loot. I want to have, by the end of the day today, I would like to have every single slot filled up with ancestral gear, and maybe even a few of them starting to get masterworked up to 4 or 8 or maybe even 12. I don't know if we'll have enough time. But I do want to get, oh, hangry man, you beautiful bastard. He says, what's up, you sexy motherfucker? I am great. How are you? Thank you for the 500 bits, my dude. Hangry man, I appreciate you. 500? I'm a stripper. Don't do that. Sorry. Hangry man, it's good to see your name in chat. How have you been, man? What up, though? What up, though? Mirko says, this means our next game is college football 2-5. Unmodded. Literally unmodding them as we, this is me typing. And unmod/unmod. Mirko Fodor. Gone. Out of the crew. He's no longer part of the crew. In fact, we will never be playing college football 25. You know what we do have coming up, though? You know what we do have? You guessed it. Stalker 2 on the 20th. That means we are only 2 days away. Holy shit, we're only 2 days away? It's the 18th today. In 2 days, we have Stalker 2 coming up. Oh, that's exciting. Brand new game. Awesome, because more work for me. I got to do the thumbnails, and yes, it's my favorite part of streaming is doing the stuff that has nothing to do with streaming. Yay. I am really excited for Stalker 2, though. I've expressed some concerns leading up to its release. I am a little bit worried that there's not, we haven't seen anything as far as story goes. So I'm worried that it's going to end up being sort of a single player Tarkov, in which case we play it, we get bored with it, and we come right back to a Diablo. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe another game. I don't know if I have enough time. I don't know. But yeah, that's the plan. 2 days. Wow, I didn't realize it was that close. Holy cow. Can I pre-load it right now? Also, by the way, I just got to point this shit out, bro. I mean, I check every couple of days, see what's up with the Diablo 4 wallpapers, because I like to alter the background as much as humanly possible. This one today is fucking amazing. As you move through the smoke moves with your mouse. How freaking dope is that? Dude, guys, I'm amazed at technology these days. Hello, technology. My name is Rockitsauce. I will blow you now. I'm below you is what I said. It's smart. It's smart. I'll preload you, says Boogie. I'm blushing and I'm down. And go. All right. So let me move that over here just in case. You guys know I don't want you guys to see all of my porn video games. No, I actually don't want you guys to see my porn video games. Let's go to library. Is it down to preload now? Stalker 2. Stalker 2. Heart of Chernobyl. That starts with the letter S. Stalker. You know you have too many video games when it's hard to find the game you're looking for in alphabetical order. Yes. It is not available for preload yet. If anybody is wondering, coming November 20th, 2024. It is not available for preload just yet. I'm guessing that's probably going to be tonight or maybe tomorrow. Let's play Leisure Suit Larry. That's the old porn games. All right. Now it's Sex with Hitler. Real game, by the way. Not a joke, unfortunately. Not a joke. I see these. You know what? We're all 18, right? We're all 18. No, this is a mature stream. I got to be careful here because you never know what it's going to show. But let's go to the store just for the funsies. Something went wrong. Okay. Well, good talk. Store? Okay. Let's look at new releases for video games today. Your store. We're going to go scroll down. Let's look at, I don't even think I had to go too far. Sex police. Listen, this is what I did. I went from here, the main store page, down to right here at all the new and trending. Sears Gambit. That one does not look sexual in manner. Maid Cafe on Electric Street. That has a hint of sexual content. And then we're just going to get right into it. This is Sex Police. Welcome to Sex Police. This is legitimately every time I come to the store page, there is a full-on porn game that is brand new. I'm not going to go any further. I'm not going to click on anything because you guys know how that'll go. It's going to turn out real bad, man. But yeah, that's it's a thing. It's a thing nowadays. Right now I need to run upstairs and go get some coffee. That's what I need to do. So I'm going to leave you guys with this beautiful background for 2 seconds. The coffee should be brewed by now. Don't forget coffee, says Jess. I know, right, Jess? Like, I got my workout in. First off, I don't think my alarm is going off. Y'all know how fussy the lady in the box is. I don't think my alarm is even going off at all. She says that she's going off every day at 1, but I don't ever remember it going off. I could just be sleeping through it. Like I said, maybe it's like the change of time, and maybe, you know, like it's getting colder and you sleep better when you're cold, right? Maybe it's that. I don't know. I don't sleep too good, but yeah. How much do you bench, bro? Bro, how much you bench? How much you bench, bro? I bench me. That's it. Plain and simple. Me. I'll be right back. I have done it! Successful coffee run. Look at us. Look at us. Who'd have thought? I did. I thought. All right. I knew we could do it. Yeah. I'm using, I got the espresso blend today. I'm pretty excited about that old espresso blend. Here, one more time for you guys so you guys can see the smoke moving. Woo, baby. I'm sorry. I love it. I love it. You know what? I want to learn how to do these. Did you have a good poop? If that was a poop, good Lord. I've waited too long. If that's how fast you can go poop, you probably waited too long. And you're risking dangerous things. Oh my goodness, that espresso blend is fucking amazing. Amazing. Starbucks. Call me. Sponsorship. Hashtag ad. Can I get me bigger? Not that. There. Me bigger. Me but bigger. All right. Now I'm gonna have to edit that out. I'm gonna make it look like I never left. That's what I'm gonna make it do. Wait. Now I gotta know what was I? Listen. There. I just did it. That was the pose for the cut. And then I'm gonna find another moment like right now. And yeah, so what a great day. Now that's gonna be the cut right there. And then on YouTube, they'll never know. All right, so today, yeah, I don't know. I've been debating here. I'm thinking about our build. I was thinking about it last night. And I'm like, man, fuck, I don't know how. Also, Boogie, I want to know how, have you been continuing your playthrough with your druid, and how are you liking it so far? But, because I know you'd started playing this alongside of me. I'm thinking forward to when we get to the higher torment tiers. All right. I'm really, I'm thinking that we may have to end up stripping some stuff off of our gear. I don't see any way for us to reach those 70% maximum resistance levels. And I tested it out, and having 70% resistance is a big, ginormous deal. It's not a small deal. It's the difference between getting one shot and not getting one shot. And I'm debating if we might not have to remove certain things from our build in order to squeeze on resistances, whether it be all resistance, maybe as a reroll, or specific resistances to poison or whatever, just to meet some of them 70% requirements. And of course, we should be pretty close, I think, as far as armor goes. We got a couple of good pieces. And I'm thinking we'll probably use our necklace for meeting those armor requirements. But the goal is Torment Tier 4, 1,000 armor. Exactly. We don't want to waste any, and we don't want to go below. So that way we get the full 85% damage reduction. And then to hit 70% on all of the resistances. So that's the goal. You lose 100% resistance though. So essentially, wouldn't that mean that you have to have 200% resistances? And when you're at tier 1, right? If you're at torment tier 1, actually no. If you're just playing regular difficulties, all the way up to penitent, you would have to have 200% resistances in order for when you're in torment tier. No, it would be 170%, wouldn't it? It'd be 170%. Because there is, at torment tier 4, there is a 100%, or 100% penalty to all of your, what are those called? Resistances. So, yeah. Where'd I leave off here? Hangry Man says, all I'm saying is stay the hell away from 7 Brew, or you will be pooping in a courthouse in Texas. I feel like that's awful personal. I feel like that's a very personal story. And I feel like I've heard it before, too, as a matter of fact. Wait a minute. I know that story. Boogie says, I know. I always know. I aced a little bit more having to do adult stuff, but I am trying to get a new vehicle today. Ooh, nice. New ride? What are you looking into getting? You going used or are you going new? We're not rich, so I'm guessing used, right? I mean, actually, nowadays, a used car is the same price as a new car, so there is that. But what are you looking into getting, Boogie? A nice minivan for the families? I hope your wife gets pregnant. It was a joke. I'm sorry. It was a joke. I'm kidding. A Ford fucking Ranger. That's what kind of car I'm looking at getting. Boogie, definitely put pictures if you end up getting it. Put pictures in the Discord. I want to see it. I want to see your new ride. I want to see it. You want to see my new ride? You want to see it? You're looking at it. This is it. I walk everywhere. I'm a poor person. All right, let's fire up this game. Let's get her going. We're 15 minutes into stream, and you guys haven't said anything about me starting the game yet. Normally, by now, Goobin's mad at me because I haven't started the game. Goobin says, what game were you looking for? Goobs, we were looking for, what do you call it? Stalker 2, The Heart of Chernobyl. Because that comes out in just 2 days. Just two. Jess, are you still here? How is your Monday going, Jess? Hopefully, a little more stress-free than the last time that we spoke. Kind gentleman, good to see you. Says also, hello, everybody. Hey, Rocket. Y'all talked about the Game Awards nominee yet? We did not talk about the Game Awards nominee. Was that yesterday? It's already that time of year, isn't it? God, man, I swear the years are flying by. They did today? Oh, no shit. What do we have for Game of the Year? Game of the Year award nominees. That's what I'm looking for. Game of the Year award nominees. Zip. Astrobot. That's laughable. Astrobot. Balatro. The fuck is Balatro? It's a card game. Okay. Black Myth Wukong. Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. I know what I'm not voting for. Metaphor. I feel like this is a landslide victory, right? I don't know. Maybe I don't know how people felt about. So this is it. This is the actual Game of the Year nominees. Hold on, an ad just popped up. Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor Refantazio. Is it Game of the Year? I feel like this is a down year after looking at that. Right? Like, doesn't that feel like a little bit of a down year when you look at what it... Huh? Boogie says Astrobot was a great game, but is it Game of the Year worthy? I don't know. Apparently a really addictive card game is what Balatro is. Balatro. I've never even heard of it. I mean, I am definitely narrow, like tunnel vision all the time, you know. There's the games I'm into, and then I tunnel vision on them for a couple of weeks, and then we finish them, and then we move on. But I don't know about you guys, but I'm voting for Elden Ring. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I'm Wukong all the way. It's not even close. Wukong. This is a landslide victory for Wukong. If Wukong doesn't win this one by at least 70%, 70% minimum, I have to question those that are voting. I mean, everyone's going to vote for their favorite game, right? So I guess maybe it shouldn't win by a landslide. But yeah. Best ongoing game is Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor ReFantazio. Listen. Those sound like the exact same games. That was best game direction. All the same games. Best ongoing game is Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Helldivers 2. I think for the art direction, I would not be opposed to Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree winning. I wouldn't be opposed to that winning. Boogie says metaphors are a high fantasy persona. Yeah. That's I had kind of had a feeling that was what that one was. ReFantazio is a high fantasy persona. Sorry. Yeah, they're the same game, right? It is. Yeah, Metaphor ReFantazio. That's the name of it. Maybe I actually played Wukong. I would have voted for it. You didn't? You never played Wukong? Wukong's dope. Wukong's badass. A lot of the replayability to it as well. I mean, for me, it's probably between... I mean, I can only go with what I know, right? We've only played 2 of those games. Wukong or Elden Ring for Game of the Year or best game direction. I'm going Wukong for both of those. But I can see why someone would vote for Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, because Shadow of the Erdtree looked really, really good. I mean, there was definitely a feel about it. It was the gameplay, the misbalancing of gameplay that I think brought it down. And that shows in like the numbers too for the game as well. They probably tuned that one up a little bit too high, but they always do when it comes to DLCs. But even that one was kind of ridiculous. An ongoing game is Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Helldivers 2. When did Helldivers 2 release? Echo. When did Helldivers 2 release?
The film Helldivers was released on January 16, 1932. 2 was released on January 29.
Echo, stop. You're literally the stupidest smart device. I'll just do it myself. Helldivers 2 release date. 1930. That's when it was. February 8th, 2024. Honestly, I would have to, based on what Helldivers did on release, I would have to put Helldivers 2 as... And I was not a fan of Helldivers 2. I got very bored of it very early, but no one can deny how much the people that were playing it enjoyed it. And I feel like that right off the bat, right off the rip, that has to be. Have you played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? I did not, Tall and Thin. Also, by the way, Tall and Thin, how are you? I'm sorry I didn't see your messages up there. How are you, buddy? What up, though? Happy Monday. Did you play Goblin? No, I've never played. You mean Goblin these nuts? Mind Goblin these nuts? Listen. So then, best art direction. I already beat you to it, Angry Man. Best art direction, Astrobot. Boy, this is just the same games on repeat, man. Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, Metaphor ReFantazio, and we have our first new game here on the list. It's called Neva. Neva. Ooh, okay. Neva looks cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I would go with that. You guys know me. I'm kind of all in on Black Myth Wukong. They did such a good job with that game. I thought the art direction for it was good. I love the design, like the art design of the bosses and sort of mixing humans with animals. And yeah, I just really liked it. Yeah. Did you play Dragon Age? I did for 2 days. Honestly, I thought in the beginning, this is something that was echoed actually in a few reviews that I had seen after the fact. Now I've seen some reviews after the fact. And the way I feel about it is the first 6 hours of that game are pretty good. And then after that, it steeply drops off into what I would consider one of the worst written games. And you know what? It's a me thing, though. I am willing to admit this, that it's a me thing. I am so sick of video games right now going into like, let's explore the feelings of our characters. Destiny has been doing it. I've tuned out on Destiny because I got so sick of let's explore the past of Zavala and see how that's affecting him as a whole, I'm just tired of that, dude. I'm tired of it. I don't give a shit about how Zavala's feeling. Put the gun in my hand and let me kill the bad guy. It's not a, what is it? What is the type of game? Friend simulator kind of deal? I feel like every fucking game's turned into a friend simulator nowadays. And listen, I love my friends. All you guys. I love you guys. I ask you guys how you're doing every day. I mean, but do I want it in my video games? Not really. There should be a point to the video game that points you in a direction. And it shouldn't be one that revolves around sitting in a circle jerking each other until we feel better about each other. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of it. So, yeah, that's happened too much in video games, and that's exactly what Dragon Age is. If you're looking for a friend simulator that doesn't even do a friend simulator good, it would be Dragon Age. I don't think the combat's all that good. I got very bored of it very, very quick because it's too slidey. But I feel good knowing after watching some reviews that I'm not the only one. Now, granted, I will admit that that's a me issue. Other people, that might be what they're looking for. And I don't mind. I was going into Dragon Age thinking, you guys know me. I like to be like the solo hero of the story, you know. Imagine that the streamer wants to be a solo star, you know. But in the games, I always want to be like that solo, and I've never been big into party games. But I do enjoy, like, I loved Dragon Age Origins. I absolutely adored it. There's been a few other games like Mass Effect where, party plays a big role in the game as well that I've absolutely adored, and I've enjoyed those interactions and everything that happened. But the main part of the story wasn't about exploring the feelings of all of the... No, the story was there's a fucking alien that is the Reapers coming to destroy us. All right, I'm gonna get laid and try and get on Dr. Tassoni's good side so I can bang her along the way. But the main goal is I've got to destroy the Reapers, right? You know, like that kind of stuff. And I feel like games have got it all ass backwards. They just not good. Not good. Aaron, how are you? How have you been? Says Horizon Zero Dawn PS5 upgrade is yummy. I imagine. I still haven't played it yet. I still have not played it yet. What's coming out the end of January? That's another thing I got to start thinking about. There's another thing. There was something coming out at the end of January. It's a remake. Shit, what is it? January 31st? What's coming out January 31st, yo? Aaron says, hello, how are ya? Most anticipated game, Ghosts of Yote. I still can't pronounce that. And Death Stranding 2 are going to be good for sure. Be putting GTA 6 on the list is just unfair. Oh, is there a most anticipated game category? Adaptation, best multiplayer, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Helldivers, Warhammer 40K, Super Mario, and Tekken. I'm surprised that Helldivers... Oh, wait, it did. Okay, I did say Helldivers, didn't I? Yeah, Helldivers 2 is on there. I mean, Call of Duty's going to win that one. It's not even close. As much as I would like to see Helldivers beat him out, I hope Helldivers beats him out. Just because of what it did. Again, like what Helldivers did was kind of amazing. And the way that it really grabbed a hold of people. I love seeing that. Whether I enjoy the game or not, I love seeing that. Best indie debut. Most anticipated game. Yeah, Death Stranding 2. Ghost of Yate. Grand Theft Auto 6. Yeah, that isn't fair. Is it at all? Monster Hunter Wilds. I mean, there's a lot of hype around Monster Hunter Wilds coming too. Metroid Prime 4. Well, yeah. Best role-playing game. Best RPG was Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree, and Final Fantasy VII, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and Metaphor ReFantazio. So many repeats of games. I felt like, why did I feel like going through this year? Yes, Spider-Man 2, that is it. Thank you, kind gentlemen. That's it. We got to play leading up to Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man, was it remastered? And also, I never played the other one. Miles Morales. I never played Miles Morales. We got to play those before then. But I felt like leading up to through this year that there was so many good games, but it appears when you look at like the nominees, it's not. I mean, there's really it's a narrow window of games that were just really good, right? At least if you look at this, I mean, it's kind of the same games repeating themselves over and over again. For almost every category, with maybe one thrown in there. Thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate it, kind gentlemen. I appreciate it. I did not know that they got released today. Boogie says, ain't no hype like GTA hype. Ain't that the fucking truth? Oh, I mean, I don't anticipate it actually making it out this year. But if it does, you know, we're all over that. I just hope that they don't, and I don't think that they're going to by any means, but I hope, the hope is, I mean, you sort of start to expect the worst nowadays. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's just, maybe it's just me, but nowadays I tend to expect like, oh no, that somehow it's, I hope they don't put too much focus on whatever the online is going to be and then lose what the single player of GTA is. I mean, it's always about the GTA, right? I mean, it's the single player in GTA. Aaron says, I'm just waiting for Resident Evil Niner. Are you calling from a walkie-talkie? Resident Evil 9. He's also German. Kind gentleman says, laugh my ass off. I saw it in their Insta post, and everybody was mad in their comments at Elden Ring DLC because being a nominee. Why? Oh, because it's technically a DLC, right? Yeah. Oh, man, I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? That is a good question. How do you guys feel about a DLC being nominated as... I mean, now that you said that and it brought my attention to it, you notice I didn't think anything of it until you said that. I mean, that's a pretty big DLC. That's a ginormous DLC. I think we spent, what, 30 hours on it? About that? About 30, almost 40 hours on it? As far as I know, people still don't know if GTA 6 is coming to PC on release. It's not. It is not. It is a PS5 exclusive for however long. It's a huge DLC. Yeah, right? You spent like 70 hours on it? Yeah. Like, it's a big DLC. I mean, that's the size of a regular game. Aaron says, and in waiting for when Capcom finally gets the full green light to make remake Resident Evil 1. 9 is German for no. I know, that's why I said now you're German. Resident Evil no? 9. All right, I'm firing up the game right now. Let's go. We talked a little bit longer than we normally do today, but I feel like that was definitely worth looking into right there for sure, right? Music? Zip it? Get your music out of here. Now here comes Too Loud. Jesus. Good Lord, that was painful. It was the same music that was just on over there. Sony money must be running out, laughing my ass off. Yeah. I am not too happy about GTA only coming to PlayStation, I'll tell you that. Yeah. That's a whole other situation. It's a whole other situation for me as a streamer.